What's up, everyone? It's Brandon here. Today we're going to be doing an examination of this month's Metalhead box. This month's being the month of March, which is also the Decibel magazine tour themed edition. I did an unboxing for this video, did not like the way that it turned out, and I had already done an unboxing that day for my Relapse grab bag, so kind of also didn't make sense to post two unboxing videos in one day. And besides, a lot of the stuff that was in this box I thought I was going to be very familiar with, and I was right, considering that I'm a very big fan of the four bands on this year's Decibel Tour: Creator, Obituary, Midnight, and Horrendous. So rather than scrapping that idea entirely, this is going to be an examination just to tell you a little bit about what came in this month's box. And I've seen some unboxing videos where people weren't too familiar with either the bands or some of the items that came in this month's box. So I wanted to be able to touch on those a little bit because I have extensive knowledge of these items. So first up, this is an exclusive t-shirt for this month's box. We've got a kind of an amalgam of all sorts of different artwork from the four bands. This year's The Eye from Obituary's Cause of Death record. You have this guy right here from Creator's Pleasure to Kill record. Also up top, the bell and scythes from Midnight, and then all sorts of skulls from Horrendous's artwork, I think from the Chills. On the back, the Decibel Tour 2017 with the aforementioned bands Creator, Obituary, Midnight, and Horrendous. Very awesome shirt, exclusive to this month's box. So if you were going to that tour, or if you already have been, you're not going to be able to find this one there. Came with a card with the tour poster for this month's, or I should say, this year, because it goes from the months of March and April. Tour dates on the back. I'm going to be going to the second to last date, April 14th in New York City. If any of you are planning on being there, I will see you there. This month's edition of Decibel magazine, which I already had because I'm a subscriber. I already gave the extra copy to a friend, but I used to be a huge fan of this magazine. Nowadays, there's less and less that I find myself caring about, but awesome that the Metalhead box is teaming up with Decibel magazine to get their name out there. I thought this month's idea for this box was very awesome. And then we got a patch, Choosing Death, from the editor of Decibel magazine, Albert Mudrian's book, Choosing Death, The History of Death Metal and Grindcore. This is the revised and expanded edition, hardcover. I highly recommend checking out this book if you are a fan of either death metal or grindcore or both. It is a very good read. It has tons of old school pictures, the history of, some of these classic bands starting up. So this book did not come with the box. I already had this. Don't get it confused. Here we've got a decal for the tour's logo, which combines Creator, Obituary, Midnight, and Horrendous. And then a button with that same design. And then they sent me two CDs, which I already had. I already gave the extra copies of those to a friend. But I selected the death metal genre for my preferred genre, so it wasn't a surprise to get the two death metal bands records that are on this tour. I was crossing my fingers for the Creator Dying Alive CD DVD that I've seen other people get, but because I don't have that one. But here we've got Horrendous, Thecdisis, their second full-length record. And then Obituary, 10,000 Ways to Die. This comes with two new songs, one of which was was also on their newest full length, their self-titled, and then a live set containing some of their classic tracks, Intoxicated, Finally Arise, Chopped in Half, Turned Inside Out, Slowly We Rot. So this is a great CD. Then came a couple of posters. Horrendous Ecdysis artwork. And then Midnight. This here is Athanar, who is the heart and soul of Midnight. He is the only member. Obviously, when they play live, he has a band with him, but he writes everything for Midnight, and I believe he also records everything for Midnight. Yeah, saw some people here that weren't too familiar with Midnight. They play kind of a blackened style of speed metal and punk. Picture Motorhead and Venom and, I don't know, maybe Slayer kind of having this decrepit little baby, and that'll give you an idea of what Midnight sounds like. So that was this month's box in a nutshell. Again, this wasn't a surprise to me. Even as I opened it, I found a lot of items that I was expecting, even some that I already had, but that is not the fault of the Metalhead box. I just have a lot of shit. So, this month's idea was awesome. Pairing up with Decibel Magazine and doing a theme for their tour this year. Fantastic idea. I know a lot of other people out there were very excited for this month's box. So was I. And I'm looking forward to next month's box already. If you haven't already, check out their other subscription boxes. One's for vinyl now, the mini Metalhead box. But that's it for this video. Thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I appreciate it. And until the next time, take care.